Hey YouTube, welcome to Trevor's Vinyl World. First, I want to give a shout out to LL Cool J's Sirius satellite radio station, channel 43 on my dial. Rock the Bells Radio. It plays like a lot of old school hip hop. I really like that channel. And then I also really like Shade 45, which is Slim Shady's. And then there's also a really good one if you like early 2000s hip hop. And that one is channel 49. But I was listening to the LL Cool J one earlier, Rock the Bells Radio, and they were playing some Fat Boys. I want to say the song was In Jail and got no bail. I have not thought about the Fat Boys in well over 10 years, I can guarantee you. But back in the day, I definitely messed with the Fat Boys, and you know, it's kind of like you'll forget about an artist, and the moment you hear them, you're like, why did I forget about this artist? Um, you know, certain artists will just bring a smile to your face, and I get it that hip hop has become a lot more serious, and you know, whether you're into artists like Kendrick Lamar or whoever, hip hop has gotten very serious, and I sometimes miss the days of Fresh Prince of DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince with songs like Parents Just Don't Understand, Nightmare on My Street, and obviously Summertime and all that. Biz Markie, he had some goofy songs. LL Cool J, Young MC, and the freaking Fat Boys, man. If you have never heard the Fat Boys, like I imagine there's a lot of hip hop fans that are 30 years old and under that have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. But these guys were from Brooklyn, and they were a little chubby. And unfortunately, two of them are passed away now. Rest in peace to the two that are passed away. The one who's still alive, I believe, is Damon Wembley. He was known as Cool Rock Ski. And then you had Mark Morales. He went by Prince Markie Dee. And I want to say he passed away in in the 2000s. And then Darren Robinson, Darren Buff Love Robinson, also known as the Human Beatbox. To me, he just made this group. I mean, he was amazing. He would do all these sounds just with like his hands and his cheeks, and he was the Human Beatbox. And they would be rapping, and he would just come on and be like, ah, ah, ha, 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 and then he's doing all this I mean, I can't do it. Nobody can do it. But he was the Human Beatbox. He was amazing. And then I want to say that he was also the guy that when you heard the songs and you heard the scratching, he would go by another name too. I'm trying to think now what it was, but it was kind of like an alias, and but no, they were just fun, and I get it that you need to have the groups like Public Enemy and NWA and all that, but every once in a while I think we need to remind ourselves that music is supposed to be fun, and even though there should be messages and all that, it's good to have these artists that just remind you like to smile and to laugh, and the songs are about pizza, and they're just so goofy, and obviously some of it is outdated, but it's still so funny. And I wasn't the only one that thought these guys were hilarious, because they ended up being in 3 different movies. So somebody believed in these guys. They were in a movie called Crush Groove, which it sounds like it would be really good. It has Run DMC in it. It has the Fat Boys in it. It has all these rappers. It's a really weird movie about trying to make it in the record business. Um, it's worth watching, but maybe have some liquor before you watch it. And then they were in a movie called Knights of the City, and I am going to do a video just on this movie someday. I love gang movies. I love anything that's related to, like, you know, you got gangs fighting each other or fighting over turf or whatever. This is the worst gang movie that's ever been made. There's no way that there is a gang movie worse than Knights of the City, which came out in 1986. You can watch the whole thing on YouTube, because absolutely nobody gives a shit about this movie. I want to say that the guy that produced it ended up going to jail. He deserved to go to jail just for making this movie. It's so bad that it's funny, but the Fat Boys show up in like a jail scene and they do their rapping and everything. They're the only good thing about the movie. And one of the groups, or one of the gangs in the movie, they're so torn between defending their turf and becoming real musicians, and that's what the whole movie's about. But if you ever want to see a horrible movie, just watch Knights of the City. And then the Fat Boys were in a movie called Disorderlies in 1987, and they're like these orderlies that work at a senior home, and they just drive this old guy crazy. It's kind of like they took the idea of the Three Stooges and they just let the Fat Boys go with it. And I was actually shocked when I looked at the discography of the Fat Boys. From 1984 to 91, they actually released 7 full-length studio albums. I'm tempted to bid on one on eBay, and I don't have any Fat Boys albums. I know back in the day I had a couple of their tapes, and I want to say I had a VHS tape of them that was like The Fat Boys Are Back, because I remember they had a song called Fat Boys Scratchin'. And yeah, no, I don't know, for whatever reason I had totally forgotten about them, and now I'm just totally like I need like my Fat Boys fix. So I will keep you posted. If I get a record of theirs, I will definitely show it. If you have never heard of the Fat Boys and have no idea what I'm talking about, look them up. They will bring a smile to your face. Again, rest in peace to Mark Morales and Darren, the Human Beatbox Robinson. And I want to say the other guy has retired. And yeah, they were from Brooklyn. Just an awesome group. You know, I think sometimes we all take ourselves a little too seriously, and every once in a while it is great to put on an artist like this where you just end up laughing your ass off. I mean, it's amazing how old some of these songs are and how funny they still are. Yeah, a lot of their songs came out from like 1984 to 91. That's like the best material, I would say. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Hope everyone is doing well. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and listen to some Fat Boys. Talk to you later.